We are back here in Caen for the fourth game of this second day of the 2025 Silver Nations League. This game is the one between Italy and Serbia. Italy still did not win a single game in this edition of the Silver Nations League. Of course, they are hoping to do better. They traveled with 14 players. We didn't see a match of them for the moment, but of course, Italy absolutely want to build for the future. They want to stay in this Silver Nations League, and if they want to achieve that, they will need at some point to win a game. It could be this one against Serbia. Serbia lost this morning at the tiebreak during against the Netherlands. It will be once again, Hélène, a tough game between two teams that we can imagine they are really close again. It's the second day of competition, their second game of the day. I don't see Italy leaving France without any victory.
Yeah, and Serbia may be quite exhausted after this morning game. It was like a never-ending story. They spent over 2 hours and a half on the field. We saw them back for this game only 30 minutes before, which means that they didn't use the second court to have an extra warm-up. They limited their warming up to the strict necessary. How much energy have this Serbian team left? That's one of the parameters that may have a big influence on this match.
We have a big change on the Serbian side. No more libero. Zeljko Savic is wearing the regular jersey, which means they will have two substitutions. They will play without libero. He went out during the game, even in reception. So we don't really know, because actually Borislav Gajic was not even practicing and warming up. He was sitting on the bench.
From the beginning of the warming up, he's on the bench. So is it able to take part in this match?
He's
Not
wearing a jersey.
Sure.
He has a jersey, that's for sure. But Serbia will play without libero for this fourth game of the competition for the team in red. Italy will play in white. And of course, if Italy want to stay in the competition, they will absolutely need to find some solution to win some matches. They will play against Serbia now. They lost to Latvia this morning, lost against Netherlands yesterday, lost against France, and there will be, their last game tomorrow will be against Hungary, undefeated team. It's not the easiest game that you want to win to stay in the Silver Nations League. Of course not.
Yeah, 2 points on no victory for Italia, 5 points, 1 victory and 2 losses, 3 sets to 2 for Serbia. Serbia coming from the Golden Nations League, on the paper a stronger team, but this is the second game on the second day of competition.
Yes, of course, and we just mentioned they don't have a lot of options coming from the bench, which means if some key players are lacking some energy, you don't have the solution just to call a substitution, because you just don't have a lot of options on the bench, which is not the case on the Italian side. But basically, hey, when I discussed very shortly this morning with Grimailovs, the head coach from Latvia, playing coach from Latvia, he said, yeah, Italy traveled with 14, but they are playing with 6 or 7. So basically it's the same as us, it's the same as Serbia. And that's really true. There's a lot of young lads that are sitting on a bench that we didn't see. Dielsi came in yesterday, but for a lot of them, we did not even mention their name because they never came on court.
Yeah, so otherwise the only substitution we saw was Mattia Cordoli for Cristiano Crocetti.
Yeah, true. This one is one, but between two experienced players, depending on their performance, true. The two referees of the game, with Rauno Murulo from Estonia being first, Spela Plešnik from Slovenia, second referee of this game between Italy and Serbia. Everyone is waiting, but no anthems are scheduled for today. It will only be on Sunday. What are we checking? Waiting. Referees are ready. Line judges are ready.
The microphone is not ready. Ah, yes. Here we go.
They were waiting for the announcement of the game. That's the reason why we were waiting. Italy against Serbia to start the fourth rotation of this 2025 Silver League here in Caen, Normandy. We're hoping for a great game. And we'll see if Italy is finally able to get a win in that competition. Once again, introduction of the two referees here for the venue. Two experienced referees that we already saw yesterday and this morning. Of course, only 6 international referees, which means 2 games for all of them every day. Only tomorrow there will be only 3 games, so 1 more.
Yeah, one as the first referee, one as the second, so not jealous between the referees.
Yeah, and once again, this competition is also an option for ITOs to take experience in top-level competitions.
The starting 6 for Italia with Sergio Ignoto, captain Federico Ripani,
Alessandro Issi. Cordioli will start. Davide Nadai. And number 23, Roberto Dalmasso. The exact same starting 6 as the one that we saw this morning against Latvia. Crosetti on the bench. He was in the starting 6 yesterday. And the libero, Paolo Mangiacapra. Yeah, we have to mention the libero because it will not be the case for Serbia. We said it. They are all wearing the same jersey. The captain, Radomir Bojic, and in fact, Borislav Gajic will not be on court. Miodrag Bajic, Dragisha Brandik,
William Maksimovic, Enis Mujic.
By 11, Enis Mujic. And we have the confirmation, Maksimovic is wearing number 12 because he came when he heard his name. And Enis Mujic came. It was not in the order of the numbers, but now we know the mistake. Enis Mujic is indeed number 11. And of course, Dragisha Zoric, one of the best blockers of this team, is on court. 2 substitutions, Borislav Gajic was the question, can he play? He did not warm up at all. And Željko Savic, he was wearing a libero jersey for the first 3 games of his team. He will be as a regular substitute on the bench now. Checking both starting 6. Giving the ball for the first player to serve. It's the case for Sergio Ignoto, Italian number 5, and this game is underway. This is game number 10 in that competition. And the first point is for Italy. Good dig, Nadai. And in between the blockers, the point for Radomir Bojic. Cordioli, no touch by the block. Touch by the block. Mangiacapra takes the set for Cordioli. Great connection between the libero and number 11 of this Squadra Azzurra. the middle of the Italian fire camp. Well done, and it's Mujic. Davide Nadai, the great solution. Just touching the top of the hands of the block. Not a powerful spike, just displayed where no one is sitting to defend. Cordioli with the backhand. Mujic blocked.
Mladen Stevic asking for a lifting to be whistled on the Italian side.
Maksimovic translating for Radomir Bojic.
This first explanation could be just tell your coach not to talk to the referee while the ball is in play.
I mean, this is supposed to be a quick explanation. We don't need to have a full meeting for that. Well, luckily I can see the post in front of Rauno Mururo. He have both yellow and red cards ready in case. We already saw a bench today.
Maksimovic and Davide Nadai was at the block.
Issi posting this ball on the outside of the net in front of Miodrag Bajic. For all. Cordioli with the serve. Good reception. And Zoric has a great solution on the line. Nadai did not cover enough the line. I mean, not enough to fully block. Oh, with the help of the net. You see the back set for Nadai. Blocked by Zoric. That's an important block. He is one of the tall guy when sitting in the front row. Very strong at the block. Dalmasso. And net fall called against Miodrag Bajic.
Dalmasso was trying to get the second touch. Ripani took the set, but then obviously Roberto Dalmasso couldn't be at the aisle for the third contact.
That's a big miss by Serbia behind the serve line. They will have to do better if they want to increase their lead in this first set. Net fault against Dalmasso. Well, not quite happy with the decision of the referee. But anyway, the decision will stand. Dalmasso for Ignoto. This is another point for Serbia, leading 9-6 early in this first set. Good job by Federico Ripani. were definitely some kind of target, and then when they come to spiking from the other side of the net, a lot of balls arrive in our direction. Tactical one, and it's a good one by Ignotto. Ripani, easy ball for Serbia. Cordioli for Ripani. A net fault whistle against Dragiša Brandic.
It was difficult for Roberto Dalmaso. The ball was very low.
This one was directly in Ripani's hand. A lot of risk on that serve for Dalmaso. Without the expected reward, a bit too long. This is some great play by Davide Nadai. He tried to cut the trajectory of the set earlier to avoid the two blockers. And this is an equalizer now for Italy. 11-all. Reception is perfect. Maksimovic for Enis Mujic. No touch. Italy is in front. Block out Davide Nadai. And with this 14th point scored by Italy, and this 3 points gap, it is a timeout call by Serbia and Mladen Stevic. First mini break for Italy in this set. Italy had some great job yesterday in their opening against the Netherlands, leading 2-0. A game that they finally lost 3-2. Then another good game against France that they lost during the tiebreak as well. And they took the first set this morning against Latvia 25-23 before completely collapsing 25-18, 25-14, 25-12. They found no more solutions in the three next sets. But they are leading. Same as this morning. They're having the best start in the game. It is a long game. You have to win 3 sets to have a victory in the ranking. And that's nothing they succeeded so far in this weekend here in Normandy. Good swing, Miodrag Bajic.
Also a very experienced player. Not easy to block.
I mean, Italy is playing the same type of team. Latvia this morning, Serbia this afternoon. Well done, Alessandro Issi. No one able to cover the middle of the court. Good spike, Mujic. Yeah, this contact was doubled by Paulo Monjacapra.
The special between Dalmaso and Ignoto. A very quick set. Regularly after that, not a powerful spike, but many points for the Italian side.
Oh, Nadai had such a great angle on that serve. Lifting called against Roberto Dalmaso.
Little bit of talking.
I mean, Dalmaso got whistled.
Is it me, the lifting? No, it can't be me. I'm sure it's not me.
Quite not happy because he got whistled the net fall before. Now lifting, of course, it doesn't help him to be fully confident when sitting at the net. I mean, it's the job of the two referees to find out what's not going as planned or outside of the rules. 16-all. Nadai, he was in front of the 2-meter line.
Yeah, he was moving forward, and by the time he touches the ball, he was beyond this 2-meter line.
Yeah, absolutely. He was just sliding too fast to stop before the line. He's here removing his arms and happy with the decision he made.
Radomir Bojic is smiling as well. Maybe a little yellow laugh.
And the point for Dragiša Zoric. Good block, Dalmaso. Miscommunication. Two players want to play the same ball, and when one take it, he sent it towards where the other one was not. This is quite a rookie mistake to do this, but
it happened.
Yeah, sure.
Previously on the Italian side.
19-all, important point concluded by Davide Nadai. Italy reaches 20 in first. This was a bit greedy by Dalmaso to try to get the line there alongside position 5. Just a bit too much to the outside. 20-all. Nadai just cutting it
just
before the antenna.
He went for the antenna, yeah.
The timing was just perfect. Like a few moments later, this ball would have had its run in the antenna. Off. Is finally scoring after this short, quick set from Cordioli. Substitution for Serbia. Maksimovic out. Savic in. For sure, Savic doesn't know how it tastes to sit in the front row. It's the first time since yesterday. He was wearing the libero jersey until this morning, sorry. This was close, but out. 23 for Italy, 20 for Serbia. And timeout. Serbia called by Mladen Stevic. Three-point lead for Italy. We are reaching the end of this first set between the two teams. Well, Italy is always a team with a quick start in the games. That's what we mentioned when we looked at the score. I can't remember against France yesterday if they took the first set or if France took the first set.
The only match where they were behind almost all the time.
Yeah, it was this mirror game, true.
Yeah. First set for France, then Italy equalizing. Third set for France, Italy back again. 2-2. And losing the tiebreak. As you mentioned before, for the first game, they had a 2-set leads against the Netherlands before losing. And even this morning, they got the first set, 25-23, against Latvia. And then, no more light.
Yeah, true. Oh, that's also something we don't know, how good Savic is able to serve. His first serve in this competition. And Issi doing reception spike, but out of bounds, just too much of power. Dalmassa for Issi once again. And Nadai, including that one, Bojic was just everywhere and nowhere at the same time on this second spike from Italy. And with the score of 24-22, we have a first set point for Italy. Double touch against Ripani. Another set point for Italy. Can they score on that one? Nadai. The dig and Zoric not taking this second contact. How crazy. But this first set is for Italy, 25-23.
Zoric thought this ball was closer to Miodrag Bajic and was standing in position for a spike. Bad mistake. Bad moment. for the Serbians. And it was a set point for Italia.
And it's time once again to use this interset to have a warm thank you for all partners involved in this journey here in Caen, this 2025 Silver Nations League. It's the case of the Biscuiterie de l'Abbaye, and it's 20 to 5, quite time for some afternoon snack. This is some good idea if you love to have some sweet in the afternoon, or if you need to buy some groceries because you're looking for some barbecue tomorrow with the family. Carrefour Market Bretteville-sur-Odon will be very happy to welcome you for some shopping, but they're also supporting food and drinks here at the venue, both for fans and for the volunteers. It is indeed a great support, and it's the reason why we had a great lunch today. Not a lot of time to enjoy it, but food was really good actually. And the Serbian side listening very carefully to what Mladen Stevic wants them to do in this second set. It will not be easy for them because they already had to give a lot of energy this morning against the Netherlands, and this is something that can count. Italy had some more rest, only 4 games, and they played a bit earlier. And Serbia was in this terrific game against the Netherlands. It was close to, I don't even know, but more than 2 hours 30 with the breaks and stuff, the tie break. It was such a long game.
Yeah, they all look quite tired. Can they find the resources to fight for another 3 sets? If they want to get the win, at least 3 sets, because it can once again go to a 5th set, a tie break.
Of course we can have more. That's definitely something that we already experienced yesterday and this morning. The team are just so close, but yeah, that's true. With, you know, players being tired, it can change a bit the initial level of the teams that we saw. And we are back on track with the same players than in the first set. At least on the Serbian side. Let's see what it is for Italy. Apparently the same as well. I just cannot see. Yeah, Dalmaso is sitting behind Bajic. Mujic, first block of the set, scored by Ripani. Oh, with the foot, double touch Cordioli. That's a lucky point for Bajic.
Yeah. With the forearm, then with the head, I think, for Cordioli.
Yeah. But anyway, this is considered as 2 different touch. Ripani scoring that one, and of course the Italian captain is hoping for a victory the day of his birthday, to have a great reason to party tonight with teammates.
Italy at the end on the ball almost at the same time. Than Zurich. Radomir Bojic was not in position for a big spike, but it was enough to get a third point. Zurich finishing the job by blocking Alessandro Ithi. Good block by Maximovic in front of Mattia Cordioli. And 4-all between Serbia and Italy. Yeah, the ball was touched by Dragiša Brandic. Mattia Cordioli will serve to try to increase the gap.
Yeah, 5 points to 4 for Italy in this second one. They already took the first one in this game.
No touch this time.
This point is for Serbia. 5-all. Ripani for the set. And Ignoto. Scoring for Italy. Oh, what a lucky way to send the ball on the other side of the net. And blocked out, found by Serbia. Great fighting spirit.
Mladen Stevic was maybe not far from a second yellow card, but as the points eventually rose for Serbia, he stopped.
I mean, this morning he already asked at some point his team to leave the court because he was fully disagree with the decision made by the referees. High ball for Alessandro Issi. Oh, this one was deep. Not quick enough. Bajic to come to support.
Yeah, he gave all it could. It was not enough. And 7-all. Alessandro Issi serving for Italy.
Ripani, free ball Serbia. Oh, bit short this one, but the libero is having trouble. What a long rally. Another chance for Serbia. And net fault called against Ignoto.
Marcelo
8-7 for Serbia.
Marchesi, the head coach, giving some help to the Mopers. Yeah. The contact wasn't clean at all for Maximovic.
reception is good. Mujic once again pushing it deep in position 5. Ripani, good block Bajic. And this time the ball falls on the Italian side. Discussion Maksimovic Bojic with Rauno Morulo laying on his post to discuss with. So of course he's discussing with the captain, but with the help of Maksimovic translating.
I suppose it's about lifting.
Yeah, they were
Bojic
moving.
showing that at least 3 times it should have been whistled.
So now there is another meeting going on between Maksimovic and Mladen Stevic with the translation.
It was too short.
Zoric quite upset by Mujic leaving this serve too short. And Savic comes in for Mujic.
Yeah, back row. Mujic certainly will be in again when at the net.
Zoric with the block out on Davide Nadai. Roof in front of Cordioli. Zoric and Brandic double blocking. Italian middle blocker.
Wow! Another monster block by Dragiša Zoric.
Well, this is pretty painful to mentally to get blocked like this. Because that's the pure monster block falling along the net. And Zoric digged. Ripani, great dig, Serbia.
Wow, what a save by Miodrag Bajic.
What a great rally one more time. Zoric for another monster block. What a point and what a conclusion.
For sure, Davide Nadai won't try to hit very strong in the ball next time if he's still in front of Dragiša Zoric.
Oh, wow. 2 monster blocks in a row. This is well played. Paulo Mangiacapra sending the ball directly deep in the court where no one is sitting.
Yeah, both Maksimovic and Savic were on the 2-meter line. No one to cover the depth of the field.
Jolly blocked. Both by Bojic and Brandic. The swing has been touch by Brandic, and it is a blockout for Alessandro Issi. But Serbia is still leading the way in this second one. After they lost their first set, 25-23, it now stands 14-11 for Serbia.
Rulo said that the ball was on the Serbian side. So Alessandro Issi was not allowed to play it. And a smart wall shot for David Nadai, avoiding the Serbian blockers. Nadai now to serve, and as foreseen, Enis Mujic is back at the net to block and spike.
This is still a 3-point lead for Serbia. Zoric, free ball for Italy. Dalmasso for Issi. Oh, lucky dig by Brandic. Ripani, another free ball for Serbia now. Touched by Ripani. Issi was a great block against Zoric. He was just so good positioned. And we see the French team and fans already here waiting for tonight's last game between France and Latvia. But before this one, we will have another important game between Hungary and the Netherlands. And it's pretty likely that both teams will arrive pretty soon if they're not already here. Yeah, I can see Hungary there in the stands. I did not see the Dutch side for now. Alfred Ong is sitting in the stands, but the players for the moment are still resting a bit more because we are only in the middle of the second set between Italy and Serbia, and this game, we know it can be a long one. Good connection, Dalmasso Ignoto. This one absolutely works.
Or let's say 90% of the time. Italian captain Federico Ripani ending this long rally.
And Italy is slowly closing the gap, only 1 point behind now. Maximovic for the set. Oh, lucky one for Mujic, he was far away from the net. A lot of motivation coming from Alessandro Issi. Free ball Serbia. But Bajic was just falling down while playing this set. And this is a double touch whistled.
And the Italian statistician trying to give data to Marcelo Marchesi.
Ripani. Ball touched by the block. Mujic deep. Zoric for the conclusion. Once again, what a great rally between these two teams.
Oh, I didn't see what happened.
I will see the replay maybe. But Zoric is on the floor and something is hurting behind his leg. I mean, he's sitting again. Well, if it's related to the muscles, something as cramps, it will come back for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure Zoric is able to move a lot for the moment. And, well, this would be a big game changer for Serbia if their tall guy with number 17 is not able to play. We'll see if things can improve. Wow. With the head is still fine, neck is warm.
Savic was already in and out, so he can't get back to the court. Not quite sure that Borislav Gajic is in a far better shape than Dragiša Zoric.
Well, that's the risk when you only travel with 8 players with so many games to play in such a short time. Well, luckily, Serbia is in front in the second set, 20-18. Still 2 timeouts available on both sides. If things should go wrong for Zoric, they could ask for a timeout to try to give him some rest, but that's not the solution, the long-term solution in the game. Yeah, he's still struggling. He's touching the back of his upper leg. And the timeout is called by Italy, 21-18. Yeah, if this is muscle related, Mujic giving him some kind of massage to try to relax his leg. But that's a lot of action for Serbia. They played 3 sets yesterday morning against France, 4 more in the afternoon or in the evening against Hungary. 5 more this morning against the Netherlands. It's not the worst team so far.
They were still in the gym around midnight yesterday.
That's true. So maybe not easy then to find some rest after the game. You still have adrenaline. You still need to take time for yourself, get some food, get some dinner or after game snack, because at this time it's not easy to have the proper dinner. But we will have a close look on how the situation evolves for Zoric, because this could definitely completely change how the game looks like so far. We said it's not over, it's going to be a tough one, but if Serbia loses that key player on an injury, it will be a completely different game. Cordioli just out, no doubt. And Serbia is getting closer and closer from winning this second set. Marcelo Marchesi has one more timeout in case. Ripani. Free ball nearly for Serbia. Zoric scores. Well, looking at his face, he is not 100%. Luckily, Italy called 2 timeouts in the end of this set to give Serbian number 17 some rest. Yeah, he's stretching his leg. It's probably like muscle problems or cramps related something.
Yeah, when you try to stretch like that,
this is never good news.
It could well be cramps.
And if you ever had cramps doing sports, it only gets worse until you find some rest for the muscle.
Yeah, I try to get some water.
Rehydrate.
Which is a good thing, but maybe not enough.
Oh, it's too late. If you already have cramps, you cannot just heal it on the spot by drinking. It's already too late. For the moment, Serbia is able to keep a lead, an interesting lead, 5-point lead and only 2 points away from a third set. But this would mean 2 more sets at least in that game. Can Zoric play 2 more? We'll see this. Zoric digged by Ripani. And the great blockout action by Federico Ripani.
At least Rogisa Zoric has no problem with his shoulder, obviously, apparently.
Well, that's already something good, but you still have to move a bit. I mean, they're trying to avoid to send him balls now to protect him. And he's heading behind the serve line. And this is set point.
Shoulder is all right too.
Yeah, after such a swing. And it's set point Serbia in the second one. Blocked, counter blocked. The first set point is a good one for Serbia. 25-19 is the score. And this is now an equalizer in that game. 1 set all. One more time, a warm thank you to all partners involved. And this is another great partner entering the summer. We enter the summer on the 21st of June. And if you need some help with aircon, it can be very warm. And next week it will be super warm all over France. Selfie is here for you to help you through that process if you need to put something in your house, in your apartment. But also when it will come to the winter, if you need to find some solution for heating, Selfie is here for you. And if you don't have your own house now, you can call or send email to New. They will help you through building engineering. So we are Saturday afternoon, 5:10. If you're lucky, you can still get them on phone. Otherwise, just send an email and you will get some answer on Monday morning. No doubt, New will be here for you here in Normandy.
A quick look at the previous results today with the victory of Latvia on Italy, 3-1. Serbia also had a loss, 3-2 against the Netherlands. Hungary got quite an easy victory over France, 3-2-0. And we are now 1 set all between Italy and Serbia. The Serbian players giving some worrying signs of physical issues. Borislav Gajic didn't even warm up. Dragiša Zoric is now apparently facing some cramps, and there are at least 2 more sets to be played between Italy and Serbia. Dragiša Zoric is a key player and certainly the best blocker for Serbia. Blocking is one of the big strengths, of the big asset of the Serbian team. So it definitely could be a big problem for Mladen Stevic if Dragiša Zoric was unable to keep playing.
To be very honest with you, Ellen, I just went to get some water because I don't want to have any cramp. But I'm wondering if Zoric is getting better now. Because everyone is just teasing around to say, hey, you will have another 5-set game. And that's great because we love sitting volleyball. But I just told them, if Zoric is not able to play further, there is apparently no chance that Serbia can reach a 5th set. We'll see. He's still touching the back of his leg.
And AC is gently asking for news.
Yeah, with the ball it will be a lot easier for Ripani. Federico Ripani, captain of Italy, to get this 3rd set underway. 1-1 between Italy and Serbia. Oh, what a reflex by Cordioli. Good dig. Dalmasso for Nadai. Zoric, and the first point of this set is for Serbia. And Dragiša Zoric.
Don't know for how long, but he seems ready to play. Yeah, Davide Nadai was not quite sure of where the ball was. It was just over his head. So Roberto Dalmasso could not play it. Michele Emanuele, TLC, and Davide Dalpane sending some greetings to their relatives, maybe watching this game on the Parabola Europe YouTube channel.
So now we have to guess, Hélène, from where they are from in Italy. I have no idea, but it's such a lovely country. There's a lot of great city. Two-one for Serbia. In this 3rd set, Cordioli, the serve on Zoric. Oh, this was almost a free ball sent by Dragiša Brandic, but Italy was not able to optimize that situation with the blocker touching the ball and then absolutely not helping his teammate.
Davide Nadai, a gold medalist at the Invictus Games this winter in Canada in alpine skiing, and it was the very first time he took part to the Olympic Games, the very first sport. He tried alpine skiing
Well,
at the
probably
top level of competition.
yeah, probably not the first time he skied, because otherwise you cannot reach a
obviously
medal.
not.
I mean, the first time we tried sitting volleyball, we were definitely not competing at such a high level of competition. So I guess it was the same in alpine skiing.
It was the first time in the Invictus Games. A world competition for soldiers
Yeah, former.
injured, either under the uniform or in the civilian life, which was the case for David and I. He had a motorcycle accident 7 years ago now.
I mean, all the story of this guy, life stories, whatever it was in the military or not, are just so inspiring. And the way they fought back to Caen and to work now, or not even to work, but to be athletes at this level in their discipline, in their disciplines, some of them are practicing a lot of different sports, is some kind of life lesson, and each story is really unique, and that's also the reason why we just love to be with those guys on those events.
Exactly. And it's an ace for Radomir Bojic, the Serbian captain. And Michele Emanuele Dialsi
Oh, he will come in. We didn't see him
is
this
back on
morning.
the court.
We did not
replacing-
see him this morning, and
No.
now he's here.
And we were wondering why, because Italy lost 25-14, 25-12, so we thought maybe Marcelo Macchesi could choose this moment to try to put on the field several young players.
Yeah, and when he came in yesterday, we saw him, if I remember well, in the two games he came in, both against the Netherlands and against France. He did pretty good setting.
Yeah, and also can't imagine how he can get this quality in setting. He has no left hand, or almost not.
Yeah, he's
And
upper body
his
impaired.
sets are just most of the time perfect.
Yeah, that's another lesson. You could imagine that
Yeah.
with his impairment, it's just quite impossible to have good sets. But they are showing the world that they can do this. It's the same for Jakub Zakoval from Czechia. He is also having some amazing sets. I guess he plays as a libero, but in transition sets, it's often happening that he has to set.
Look at this set.
It's perfect.
Absolutely no rotation in the ball.
Yeah, DLC was already part of this
The
team that
touch
we
was
met in
very
Rouen.
clean.
But he was playing as a libero, if I remember well, so it means he already has some great reception and defense skills.
Even with two and setting is not easy sometimes. So really congrats to Michele Emanuele DLC.
Well, if it's a setter saying that it's not easy to set, I fully believe you, Hélène. I'm not. You used to be, and I'm sure you still play at a very decent level now.
As Dragisa Zoric, I may face some physical issue.
Well, that's just some time at the gym and you will be back on track pretty soon.
Yeah.
The season starts only in 2 months. You're fine. Plenty of time to warm up.
Yeah. I may consider running tomorrow morning between 4 and 5 before
we
we
have-
have to be back here in the gym.
We have some time. Or you can go tonight. We maybe have some time between 11 and midnight. Now, that's, of course, a joke. The days are really long, but we, of course, enjoyed the action, and it's a great pleasure to share it with you. One more time, this ball falls on court, and Italy is trying to fight back. Still a 5 points deficit, but they are on their way.
It was maybe too obvious that Maksimovic expected
The Dutch players in the
Dragiša
stands.
Brandic to hit first hand.
And you see the next
Mattia
game.
Cordioli who was ready for that.
George blocked by Italy. Davide Nadai.
A little personal revenge on Dragiša Zoric.
And the gap is getting closer and closer. And DLC coming in helped a lot. And timeout called by Serbia. We just saw the Dutch team in the stands. Both the Netherlands and Hungary are almost ready to go to first to the locker room, then to the practice area to warm up. Well, I have the feeling Hungary
They
can still
wait
be
a little bit.
yeah, it could be still a long clash, but Hungary, it's maybe still warm from the game because it was only like less than, what was it? Less than 1 hour 30 ago that they finished against France. Luckily, it was only a 3-set game for them. Service good by DLC. And Ripani stealing this ball from Alessandro Issi. He was probably on the way to dig it. I mean, you never really know who is sitting behind you to dig the ball. So when you can get a contact with it, at least you try to.
Predrag Bajic.
Issi for the set. Ripani playing the block out. Well, it's not pleasant for Radomir Bojic, but this point is for Italy without any hesitation.
Dragiša Zoric still scoring for Serbia. On another point with this winning serve. 14-10 for Serbia.
Oh, what a reflex. Serbia is fighting so good in block defense.
Oh, net fault by Maksimovic. Oh no,
No.
The fault is called on Cordioli.
Net fault is whistle against Italy and Cordioli. Cordioli far away. Well, luckily Serbia can send this ball back. They have another chance now. Bajic, no risk. Issi has to move a lot on that point. What a fight at the net, what a rally. Another dig, one hand set. Maksimovic, dig by Ripani. Deep DLC digging with his libero skills. And Nadai putting this one out, point Serbia. What a rally!
Yeah, each team had several opportunities to finish the point, and eventually it's another one for Serbia, and Dragiša Zoric is still behind the service line. Another good save by DLC.
A solid swing, but out of bounds. Close from the line, but the line judge raised his flag.
Yeah, with absolutely no hesitation.
Yeah, on the slow motion, there is maybe some more hesitation, but the decision is the one from the referees. That's absolutely fine. Nadai. This block is a block out. And Italy is pushing at the good moment to get back in this third set. Substitution to come for Serbia with Željko Savic.
A catch whistled against Alessandro Isi. 17 for Serbia.
Jeltsi for the set through the middle. Great cover behind by the setter. Savic not moving fast enough to play this ball with enough control. Still, 3 points lead for Serbia, 17-14. Ignotto, no control on that block.
Radomir Bojic and Davide Nadai. Another very good set from the left to the right to Alessandro Isi by Michele Emanuele, DLC.
Zoric with the solutions there just over the blocker. Even if he was sitting behind the 2-meter line, that's a perfect control in his movement. And we are talking about Zoric struggling with his leg, but Serbia is in front in this third set, and this ball is alive. Great dig. Oh, a bit too greedy. The captain, Radomir Bojic, on that ball. He could have taken the time for a third touch. Zoric, dig by Ignotto. DLC blocked out. Oh, that's Curtis way to score points for Italy. Great swing.
And he's thanking his captain Federico Ripani for the set.
Some more mopping.
This young guy, yeah, very good minded.
That was a good swing. Crogioli, great blocking action. Italy back in contention, one behind, and timeout Serbia. Well, nothing is done in this game, and I'm not quite sure that the Netherlands already warming up is a good option. Maybe they have at least one more hour before coming into this main court. Who knows? This is how volleyball, and especially sitting volleyball here this week in Caen. Unpredictable games, unpredictable results, unpredictable scenarios, and we are positively surprised with how close all these teams are in this year's Silver Nations League.
The Hungarian players are still quiet in the stands.
I mean, I have an idea why. They finished their game less than 2 hours ago.
So no hurry to warm up again.
So I remember they started 2:20. They played 3 sets, so that's at least something like 3:50. So that's less than 2 hours for them since they finished the game against France. And timeout called by Italy now, because Serbia just started to increase the lead again, and 20-18 lead in this third set. Serbia leads the way in this third set. Enis Mujic is the one responsible for the serve. And of course, it's important to turn in front after this third set. Crogioli, this is double touch for Italy. And Serbia is complaining about the hero dig from D. Yeltsin. Of course, he was flying, but that's the tolerance we have in sitting volleyball.
It was not a dig, it was the second contact. I think that's why the Serbian was not quite happy about that. But it goes in the sense of the play of the show, so it was the right decision by the referees to let the play going on.
Point is for Serbia, 22-18. Discussion with the Serbian captain Probably because Mladen Stevic showed a bit too much that he did not agree with some decision. Of course, DLC had this contact flying over the floor. He then had almost what looked like a catch. But this is really difficult to ref to decide whether it is or not, because you decide to stop the point and to award the point.
And another yellow card in the collection of Mladen Stevic.
We should have started a card challenge, because there were some since yesterday morning, the start of the competition.
I think it's too late now. It's no longer interesting. Mladen Stevic is the MVP for yellow cards. Well, Alfred Onk,
yeah, he's also able to get some.
Could be a contender.
Not sure France got any. I mean, not Dominique Duvivier. He was behaving quite good. Well, head coach of Latvia is on the court, so I'm not sure.
He must keep playing. He had not many occasions to complain during the rallies.
Touched by Italian libero Monja Capra, but the ball was far out. And this is
at least
5
or 6 teammates yelled at the same time out, but I'm not totally sure.
And yeah, he was like on his movement, completely launched to go to get it. Well, is there anything to do for Italy? And I have the feeling we have the same scenario repeating and repeating again and again for Italy, winning the first one and then struggling to carry on the game. Once again, they took the first one 25 to 23, and they are so close from losing the third one and being led 2-1 in that game. No more timeout, neither for Italy, nor for Serbia. Some soccer skills for Enis Mujic. Well, the last time DLC came behind the line, he did some kind of great work for his team. Can he do the same? It will be a perfect moment. Reception is good. Zoric. Where's the point? 24-19, and this is the first set point for Serbia in this third set. How frustrating should it be for Marcelo Marchesi not being able to have the good work done for 3 sets in the same game, because he's able to win sets in each game. They didn't take any 3-0. But it's still the only team in this tournament without any victory. Set point Serbia. That fault called against Radomir Bojic. Ribani, 4 more set points to save if Italy want to take this third set at some point. Nadai blocked, second chance, block out. Well, he was not in the best position to find this block out, but he did.
He may say thank you to Matteo Cordioli for the cover and the second chance.
the ELC the set for Nadai. And Zoric for the conclusion, 25-21. It is Serbia leading 2-1 in this fourth game of the day. And if Italy wants to win their first game in this event, it will be once again a 5-set game. We are not there. Of course, Serbia has a chance to conclude it in 4 sets. And another thing that is sure is that the game between the Netherlands and Hungary will be postponed. It's 5:42. We were supposed to go live at 5:30, but it will be the next game that you will be able to follow here in the arena in Caen. We have 2 more games to go after that one, the Netherlands against Hungary. And in the, I don't know if I say evening session or night session, it will be France against Latvia.
Let's give to evening session. And cross fingers. Oh, Serbia at least ensured 1 more point at the ranking.
Yeah, we only had 2 games finishing on the score of 3-0. France against Serbia yesterday morning, the first victory of Serbia in this event, and then France losing early this afternoon against Hungary as well. Otherwise, we had 2 times 3-1 and already 5 times 3-2. This game,
thanks to the French guys to make their best to keep the schedule
well, I mean, they
on the right way.
They would love not to lose 3-0, of course.
Obviously not.
And they have 1 more fight to come tonight. And they will try their very best to at least steal a set to Latvia. That's for sure. They will not give up. And they showed some great fighting skills against Hungary earlier today. And for the moment, they lost 2 times 3-0, Ellen. But since Italy do not have a single victory, should we stop now, Italy would be relegated into the Bronze Nation League next season, because we are first counting victories and then the number of points. So if Italy is not winning that one, and they want to save their spot in the Silver Nations League, there is only one option. They need to beat the Netherlands tomorrow morning. Oh no, Hungary.
Hungary.
They need to beat Hungary tomorrow morning. Hungary.
And it will be the last step towards the Golden Nations League for Hungary. If they manage to beat the Netherlands in the next game, obviously.
Yeah, we will start
Not
to do...
yet done.
Yeah, we will start our calculation pretty soon, because if Serbia wins this one, we will have Hungary with 3 victories, Serbia with 2, Latvia with 2, Netherlands with 2. Serbia will have 1 more tomorrow morning, or tomorrow, 12:30, against Latvia, which will not be an easy game. But this would mean either Latvia or Serbia would have 3 victories. I mean, Latvia can definitely reach 4 victories in this competition if they beat France tonight and if they beat Serbia tomorrow, which is possible. They will have 4. And the only way for Hungary to have maximum 4 is that Netherlands beat Hungary tonight, which is possible, or Italy to beat Hungary tomorrow morning at 9, which is not the likeliest regarding what we saw from Italy. Able to have a strong start in the games, but not able for the moment to conclude the action.
Yeah, we may need a computer tomorrow morning to get the final ranking.
Yeah, could be we'll need to go to the set ratio or something. Depends on the results of tonight, but it could be a really tough final ranking. Cordioli for the first point of this fourth set for Italy.
And Michele Emanuele Di Jelsi is still on the field for Italy. It's well deserved. Absolutely no reaction by the Serbian players. Surprise by this ball crossing directly the net.
Nadai, great angle. Di Jelsi, great connection with Ignoto. And Roberto Dalmasso is on the bench to start this fourth set. I mean, I don't understand why Di Jelsi did not get a try this morning, because he's doing really well. He's able to set good. He showed he can spike as well if the ball is over the net. He used to be libero. He's digging good. He's receiving good. I mean, he's able, okay, he's not the tallest guy at the block, that's for sure. But on any other areas, he's a great addition on court. And he's even able to play block outs on Zoric, who is the tallest blocker of the Serbian side.
I do think that Dragiša Zoric did not touch this ball.
Yeah, apparently not.
According to his reaction. But that's the better answer to bring.
Yeah, it went just so fast in front of the eyes of the referees. It could be regarding the body language of Di Jelsi that he found himself a bit lucky with the decision. One hand set for Ripani. Point Italy. And look at this position that Marcello Marchesi is having now. He's sitting on the chair, not anymore standing on court. He is looking for solutions with his staff because he absolutely wants to turn this game, find a solution to win this fourth set, and then, of course, to go till the end to conclude in the tiebreak. This ball is in the antenna.
Yeah.
And, of course, out without any touch from Bajic. Bojic unable to cover himself at the net. The movement was just too strong with his left arm. Good swing, and it's Mujic.
And great play by Miodrag Bajic.
Yeah, you saw once more on the picture Marcello Marchesi sitting on the bench. That's a big difference between what we see. Remember, yesterday he was nearly kneeling on the floor, close to the guy ready to serve. And now, the entire day he did not do the same while serving. He was just standing as a head coach. Now he's a bit sitting there. I'm not sure he's fully confident that his team can fight back. But those body languages are also revealing the mentality of the coach at this moment of the game, looking for solutions but not necessarily finding them. But Serbian is also having a very good game. And Mujic scoring this one. Let's see. The net was moving. Not an easy decision from Rauno Murulo, because I'm not quite sure the ball was on the Serbian side, but it's so easy to say this when you see the slow motion, when you're refereeing in real speed. Of course, it's not the same. You have to make the decision in a really short time, and that's really difficult. And that's why I just could not be a referee. Not an easy task that this guy in gray have. Ripani, good reception. DLC for the back set. Great dig, Maximovic. Mujic finding the right spot to score the 7th point for Serbia.
Mattia Cordioli. And a break for Italy.
Substitution for Serbia with Savic coming in. Yeah, basically the only substitution they will do and can do. Borislav Gajic, apparently unable to play. He is wearing the jersey number 2 for Serbia, but since he did not warm up, there are very few chances that he comes in, only if there is some injury and mandatory reason.
So there is only one substitution left for Mladen Stevic. Dragiša Brondic can be back on the field. After that, it will be over.
Yeah, it's pretty early in this 4th set. Zoric with a great dig in front of him. Great dig as well from Savic. DLC. And Zoric, he was just waiting for Ignoto to have that second hand.
Ignoto could maybe have had a look to the other side of the net before trying this first hand. A catch whistled against Italy. Yeah, on the touch by Sergio Ignoto, maybe.
This type of monster block by Miodrag Bajic never gets old.
Block is definitely the main weapon for Serbia. Roberto Dalmaso is back on the field, replacing this time Davide Nadai.
Yeah, Nadai
once again,
out.
The 3 setters on the field at the same time.
So
Dalmaso, DLC, and Ignoto.
Yeah, is it only for serve? Because Nadai was struggling at the serve. Point Italy. 12-11. This set is just so close. And Zoric, the whistle against him for net fault, and we saw it on this amazing slow motion by Arno Bessa that Zoric indeed touched the net. Maksimovic, the set for Bajic. And Serbia is not very impressive with very loud swings, but they're just scoring a lot of points and being so precise with what they're doing at the net, digging a lot of balls, and it costs so much energy to score points against Serbia. And an ace by Savic. I mean, he was a libero at the starting of the competition, and now he's scoring aces when serving. It's really tough to work this team out, make them move on court. Ignoto higher than any run, position 4. Ball is alive, free ball Italy. But Ignoto sends it directly. And another great block by Bajic. 4 in all.
Curiously, I find that Savic is better in digging and saving balls. Now he is no longer the libero. Less pressure maybe in this field of the game.
Maybe they could change their mind tomorrow for the last game. Serbia has one more to play against Latvia. Latvia is playing without libero.
A quick set so that the blockers couldn't be in front of Miodrag Bajic, and 15 all. Once again, the first battle between these two teams.
It's a great fight, a great clash between Italy and Serbia. Bajic for the set. Ripani trying to get Serbia by surprise with the help of the net. Bajic digged.
Great save by Monjakapra.
No touch on that spike, even if Mladen Stevic is requesting it. I'm pretty sure it wasn't any touch on that one. And Italy is in front. 16-15. But no break point for the Italian side. Maybe on DLC's serve. Once again, we mentioned he's a good server as well. A lot of time to overthink what he will do. Let's see if this has an impact on this young player. No way, that's an ace for DLC.
Not totally right saying that he was better on the back line without the libero jersey. This one was not a great one.
(17-15), and this timeout for Serbia. Well, a 2 points gap is almost nothing. They have all the solutions to come back in this fourth set.
Nevertheless, our chances to go once again to the fifth set are seriously increasing.
Yes, they are. They are increasing, that's for sure. Let's see if the Yalci can carry on the streak, or if this will be the point for Mladen Stevic. Serve is good, reception a bit difficult. Ripani touched by the block. Maksimovic for Zoric. And Dalmaso was not well positioned, not well enough to try to spike it. And the ball just went under the net level.
And I think Davide Nadai will be back. Yeah. It is. He is not yet ready. He has not his knee pads on. Saved by the mopping.
Oh, does Alessandro Issi also have some cramps? Someone was just pulling on his foot, or was it just some kind of private joke? He has a smile, so apparently he's not that much struggling than Zoric was previously. Boych with the serve. Good reception. DLC for a set. Ripani blocked. Both by Savic and Mujic. And Ripani asking for a set a bit more to the outside so he can play the block out. That's an option that the Italian captain likes to do. And this will be another point for Serbia.
Good job by Mujic. Finding the right target. Oh, it's in.
Monster block. It's absolutely in. And it's a great timing for Enis Mujic.
Davide Nadai out of the reception, trying maybe to block.
I'm wondering if the score is right. Yes, it is. Serbia leading 19-17. Now it's corrected, 20-17 now. And with this 3-point lead, Italy is calling a timeout. Well, since the timeout, Serbia is on a 5-0 streak. It was 17-15.
Yes, since I said we were maybe on the way to another fifth set.
But maybe we're on the way with Italy being with 0 victories on Saturday evening and 1 more game to save their skin in this Silver Nations League, and tomorrow morning against Hungary, maybe the toughest game you can imagine to play this week.
Yeah.
And that's the one they will absolutely need to win if they want to be in next year's Silver Nations League. Well, it's not over. We know how fast sitting volleyball can go. Of course, Serbia has the 3 points lead. Sorry. But there is some more options for Italy. Crossetti coming in for Mattia Cogioli. So apparently this was only timeout number 1. He still have one more, Marcelo Marchesi. Bajic a bit confused with what he should have done on that dig and controlled contact. Ripani, our birthday guy. Just a bit too long for the Italian captain. And with dues unforced, this will not help to fight till the tiebreak. Point for Italy.
Wow.
Solid spike by Zoric on the line. 22-19.
A welcome gift for Corsetti.
Yeah, some kind of gift. I mean, you know it that when you are facing a strong guy like Zoric, it can come like really loud, hard. Another great block by Savic. And Serbia is getting closer and closer. 23-19. There is a lot of frustration on the Italian side now. Nadai, oh, the cover with the head by Ripani. The the save. Nadai, digged by Mujic. (20-23). They will need a good serve by Nadai now if they want to avoid Serbia to have a first match point in that game. Good reception, Mujic. Yeltsin, the block out. I mean, this player has a lot of skills, and I'm wondering once again, I'm not head coach of Italy, why Yeltsin is not playing more since the beginning of the weekend, because he's showing great talent, great skills in all areas of the game.
And he's bringing good vibes in the team, good energy.
A positive energy, smiling guy, happy to be here. Mujic with the spike. This ball will not come back. And it will be a first match point for Serbia. On Željko Savic serve. And he showed us he's able to ace that one. Let's see if he can get one more. 24-21 for Serbia. Match point. The Yeltsin faking the spike. Issi digged. Yeah, Dragiša Zoric. No doubt this was double contact by Serbian number 17. And here is the conclusion of this game. Serbia wins it 3-1 against Italy. And Italy still did not have a single victory in this year's Silver Nations League. 4 games, 4 defeats, 1 more this afternoon against Serbia. Serbia now has 2 victories. We'll have some calculation underway. The only thing we know is that Hungary is the only undefeated team, and they have their future in their hands, and it will be the next team that we will have here on the court. They will be facing Netherlands in a few minutes. Serbia defeating Italy 3-1, and the Netherlands against Hungary in a few minutes. Stay with us on the Paravolley Europe YouTube.